One of the Aaron Austin Show's favorite sponsors is R&J Discount Liquor. We find they have the best selection of bourbons and whiskeys probably in town.
Yeah, make sure you get with Dustin in there. That guy knows his stuff. He'll always point you in the right direction, and everything they got there is always at a good price. It's at Douglas and Hillside. Anytime you need some booze, know them down to R&J's.
Jack Stacks here, and let's talk about Papa C's Barbecue. They're at Leprechauns on Fridays and Saturdays, 5:30 to 11 p.m. or until sold out. They're actually introducing some THC-infused barbecue rub.
Illegal. Appliance Nerd. If you have any trouble with your appliances, get with 316-807-7498. Having appliance trouble sucks, and buying all new equipment is no fun either. So get with Appliance Nerd, and maybe they can get you fixed up and going again.
All Out Detox has 3 great locations in Wichita. Go check them out for 2 for $10 drug tests every day. They've been in business for 15 years, so you know you can trust them. Go all in with All Out Detox. Janelle over at Suburbs and Sass is Aaron and Austin Show's official merch provider, and I've been super impressed.
I've been super impressed too. She really has awesome merch, from glasses to t-shirts to sunglasses. If you really want to get down with us, we got those for you too as well.
If you want some custom merch, go check out Janelle at Suburbs and Sass. Hit up the Aaron and Austin Show about our merch. Sacred Leaf is Wichita's favorite CBD store in town. Go check out Nikki. Tell her that the Aaron and Austin Show sent you. For the best selection of gummies and the highest possible legal THC that you can find in Wichita, go check out Sacred Leaf.
Whiskey Dick's definitely an Aaron Austin Show favorite. Get out there anytime. They have specials every day on food and drinks. They got happy hour from 3 to 6. And how many whiskeys they got in that place, Aaron?
I think they have the most whiskeys in town. And every Monday you can do any whiskey under $25 a shot for half price.
I think there's 700 plus in that building or something like that.
Probably so. Be sure you visit the Jukebox on Seneca and Walker. They have great daily drink specials and karaoke and live music on the weekends. Go check out the Jukebox.
PK Pest Management. For all your pest control needs, get with Austin or contact 316-305-7108. And it's also fly season, so if you need that fly spray, get with me. Everybody loves Angie's Tacos, so get down to the Cowboy Inn at noon on Tuesdays, and now starting at the Shamrock Inn at 6 o'clock on Wednesdays.
On Tuesdays, you can usually find the Aaron and Austin Show hanging out at the Cowboy Inn. It's one of our favorite sponsors. Every Tuesday, they have an open mic there hosted by Jacoby Lee Winter.
So get down and check us out on Tuesday nights and check out the Cowboy Inn all the time.
Diaper Jam 2025. We don't have a whole lot of details yet, but go check it out. Every time, it's been a great night, benefiting a great cause. Lots of really good local music.
We'll probably be at Bourbon Street again this year. Get ready for Diaper Jam 2025.
Bring diapers.
Make sure you get out to 42 Below. They got 2 great locations. They're out west on Tyler and they're downtown. They got a lot of creative and local glass. They got a glass blower in the back. They got a lot going on in that building. Make sure that you get everything 42 Below. There it is.
Yes.
We're back to Tuesdays at 7. We're live. And
episode 1. And
and
we are live at the Red Shed.
Yeah, badasses. We actually got a good invitation to come out since you guys were playing, so we really want to start by thanking the Red Shed, and we also want to thank everybody that Annie, all the people at the Hideout. Aaron, you know I love you. We appreciate all what it takes, all the guests we've had over the 3 years that we've been doing this.
All of our badass sponsors. Holy shit.
All of
we
them.
Can't do it with them. Yeah.
And we got a new one today, Nowhere Grill in Belle Plaine. Check them out.
Look at this table full of liquor.
Yeah,
I mean,
they hooked us up with
they
some
did
liquor.
that.
They hooked us up with some food, and we're actually going to be live on location next Tuesday at their spot. So
yeah,
get to hear a lot more from them coming up. So every place that's let us, come and invade their space and let us do this, it's been great.
Well, it's been a lot now, right? Diaper Jam, Dam Jam. Tanganyika had us out.
Yeah, Tanganyika's had us out.
ICT Fest, we've done a couple years.
We've been at Barleycorns, we've been at Whiskey Dick's and Rusty Nail, now the Red Shed. So, yeah. I mean, we make the rounds. We appreciate it. We can't do any of this without you guys. It's fun helping promote all of our local great venues and people that are around doing all kinds of great shit. So yeah. we love you, love it, and everybody's having a happy new year. So let's get to the Red Shed. Introduce yourself a little bit here, and let's get going.
My name is Jeff Stevens, and I am the promoter for the Red Shed.
Yeah, man, you've been doing this a little minute, man. This is actually the new building. I was trying to tell Austin kind of the history on it a little bit. Like, this used to be on Merlin Gale's land over there.
And they decided we were kind of outgrowing that, and they kind of wanted their garage back. So Merle decided, hey, I'm going to buy this piece of property and So I'm gonna build us a shed. So yeah, been doing it for me promoting bands. It's been about 20 years now.
And we call it a shed, but this is pretty sweet.
It's an upscale
This
shed.
is pretty awesome, man.
It's
This
an
is,
upscale shed.
Heck yeah. So did you start with the Red Shed, or were you promoting music before
I
that?
was promoting music long
Around this area?
Yep.
Or nice. So kind of
That's how I met Aaron.
Yeah, we did the what was it? The Hutchison barbecue.
Yep. Hutchison barbecue, and several different stuff. And I book for several different bars around the state, and I do a lot of casino work.
You mean gambling?
Well, I wish. I wish.
Casino work.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see through the lines.
Yeah.
No, I did. That's what I was like, casino work. But awesome.
Yeah, and Kurt Allen.
What's going on?
Amazing.
Great to be on here, man.
Hey, thanks for coming out tonight, man. We wanted to do something a little special tonight since it's a New Year's show, and we feel like we can get away with murder here at the Red Shed because it's just family. You know, to us, this is like family. It's comfortable, right?
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
comfortable.
And
Just-
so we like to try some shit sometimes, and we love you and what you're doing, and
always been a big fan of you guys.
I'm
It's
glad to
gonna be
have
a
you
great
here.
night.
Is this
Before
the
the
first
jam.
time collaboration?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
so
is the
hey,
first
you're getting
time
a little
he's come down
special.
and we
Getting
get
a
to
little
back him
special
up.
here, yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
We've shared a bill before.
Yeah. We've shared a bill. What was it? The Shamrock.
The chamois.
The
Yeah.
Shamrock back in August, I think it was. So this will be the first time of joint bands, kind of, sort of.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
and you've played here before.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
many times.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've lost track how many times.
Yeah.
Kurt
Yeah.
even recorded a live CD, but it was at the old place.
There you go.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
Live at the Red Shed came out November 22nd, 22.
Yeah. So,
And you can get that
Yeah.
on all platforms?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Spotify, Amazon.
Nice.
spoiler alert: we have a live record coming out.
Oh, all right.
Live from the Red Shed.
That's right.
Orphan John and the Abandoned from the
That's
Red
right.
Shed.
That's
Check
right.
that out.
That's right. It'll be out.
Is this
Later.
an official? Is this a? Is this an official telling you when it's coming out? Or
Yeah, later.
Oh,
Later.
sometime in 25, we hope.
Yeah.
A date predetermined.
25-ish.
Yeah, 25-ish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
25-ish.
yeah.
So if someone wants, if a band wants to do that, who do they get? They get with you and you
Yep.
handle all that.
Yep.
Awesome. I think that's great because there's a lot of bands that like struggle to either put out their music or find the right producer. Or find it's like, hey man, why don't you just go fucking jam it at a cool spot with good sound and record it? It's kind of we're doing a little bit of that same thing at
I
our
think
venue.
there's an energy live that you want to capture. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
there's a live energy. If you dissect it too much,
Oh, it's
you know,
always
if
difficult.
you overthink it, it's
You go into the studio, there's that lost element of
yeah.
doing it live on stage. It's so difficult to recreate in a studio.
There's a vibe
Yeah.
that I want to capture.
I think
Yeah.
it takes a little bit of the nitpicking away from it too. Like you just got here it comes.
Yeah.
Here's what we did.
We learned a lot from Kurt's live CD to John's live CD.
Yeah.
We learned a lot of what we needed to do to make it sound the way it's supposed to sound. And
Yeah.
but we had a whole lot of fun with Kurt's. We even shot some
Couple videos. Yeah, we
even
shot a couple
of videos said to go along with it. That was a lot of fun. That was one of my third time even producing or being
Yeah.
a part of that program, and we done 95% of it right here.
Yes.
95% of it right
That's
at the
awesome.
old
Man.
Red
That's
Shed.
awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are a stone's throw away from being able to just stream live concerts too. You can even sell little online tickets to that stuff.
I've thought about it.
Hey,
but
call us. We'll do it.
You know what? We'll help you out.
I thought about it, but I want the butts here.
Yeah, you
Butts
don't
and
want to.
seats,
Yeah. you don't want to take that away from them. I mean, I don't know for sure. This is my first time here, but I can feels like you guys got a pretty like awesome following
A
for
loyal
this joint.
fan base, I would say.
We have
So-
a very loyal fan.
Yeah, I mean, you got like a family vibe going on right here. That's
Totally,
pretty
totally.
goddamn awesome.
I mean,
I love it.
Right now we have like kind of potluck vibe over there. In the
Yeah,
corner.
well, I didn't know we were doing a
There.
potluck, or I would have brought something. I feel
I would have
kinda
made
like
banana pudding. I make a great banana pudding.
and I make a
Yeah,
good
would've-
cheese dip,
would've
dude. I
tried
would have
that
brought
out.
some. I didn't know that's what we were doing.
I didn't either.
And it took a while
Didn't
for
get the
people
memo.
to understand that we are a BYOB type of place.
Yeah,
I love that
That
part.
we ain't-
Juke joint.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yep,
juke
juke joint. We're not selling
Straight up.
nothing. You bring your own stuff in.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. You know, you find a place to sit down and you enjoy top quality music. Some of these guys should be being played, sit on the radio, a lot more than what we're hearing on the radio.
And I want to add something to your point there, okay? You are able to bring your own alcohol in here. So if the tickets are a little bit higher than what you're used to paying at your local bar,
Remember
understand that. The tab doesn't
Yes.
come at the end of the night.
That's right.
Remember that you get to
And
drink for
remember
cost.
that,
That's
and
right.
and take advantage of that. Jesus
I mean, a great
Christ.
example
I mean,
is right now. Most New Year's Eve parties are $125 a person. We're $25 a person.
Yeah.
Bring your own booze.
Jesus,
Bring your own
share-
food.
Does it get
No, bring
better?
your own food.
Yeah.
You're not going to escape New Year's Eve any cheaper than that.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
gonna
Nowhere.
I mean, and this is and to have a fun, loose atmosphere with room to move around and stuff. And I'm telling you, I love the vibe of this place. I'm really glad you got us out and let us come out here.
And so right now, as we're live, it's like 7:15 maybe. So you still have time. If you're in Wichita, you're listening, or you're in Hutch,
We're gonna be out here all night,
wherever you're at,
McPherson,
you have time
wherever
to
you
get
are.
here. You
Yeah.
have
Get on
time to
down.
get here.
especially
Come on out.
especially if you're from this area. We'd love to meet the people that are from Hutch in this area. We're always looking for new listeners, so we'd love to get into this area and hear your guys' scene. I know you got a scene that we don't know as much about, so it's always cool to learn the smaller town scene. I went to college in Sterling, so I used to come to Hutchison quite a bit, but it's been a while since I've been around this area. So
And a lot of people, that's what they ask me is, what is the Red Shed vibe? Well, we're an older vibe. The crowd that comes out here, that's an older crowd. And they're just looking for a way to escape for a couple hours and, have some fun and not break the bank.
Yeah. For sure.
yeah, I mean, like you said, like what Aaron was saying, $25 to come in and bring a cooler of your own booze and whatever you want, and you don't have to I like bring your own beer places because we were trying to do it at our venue, but it's just so much nicer. You can drink what you want, and you don't have to deal with it's just on you, and you don't have to worry about it. I
You
like
don't have
that.
to worry about lines at the bar.
Yeah, you
or
dealing
any
with
of
that shit.
Any of that jazz.
So you don't have to worry about being pissed off the waitress ain't coming over here, and you're worrying about that night, worried about that dumb shit.
or they don't have your brand of whiskey or beer or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
You just
You
remove
brought
that.
what
You
you wanna
remove
drink.
you remove
Yeah,
that
exactly.
headache.
Yeah.
You remove
absolutely.
that headache.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's worth it.
I can't get a
Absolutely
Simply Lemonade at any bar that I know.
Yeah, I know. Right? Or and you don't have to worry about having the wells and all the extra stuff that goes with having the bar and all that.
It's
crap.
about the music.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
You don't see TVs on the wall playing games.
Nope.
Yeah, we're here for the music. I like that.
It's here about the music. That's
Yeah.
the focus.
Yep.
Everything's directed right up there.
So when was the? I know we've done a little history, but when was the crossover from the older building to this one? What do we know what year that was?
That would have been August of 2022.
22. So this fairly new.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
Yeah,
still
not
2
bad.
years 2 years old.
Yeah.
So yeah, awesome.
And what do you guys got coming up? I mean, I know that Kurt is playing February 22nd
Yeah.
here.
Kurt Allen Band will be.
February 22nd. January the 18th, we got Jeremiah Johnson.
Nice.
February the 8th, we have Simply Seeger. That's a Bob Seeger tribute band
Excellent.
coming.
Excellent.
We got some great shows coming up in March. So
What's our normal ticket prices on shows like that for out here?
usually ticket prices are around $20.
That's that's more than fair.
Dude, and like I said, $20, but bring your own liquor.
Yeah, I mean, shit, dude, I spend
Dude,
more
my
than $20.
tab is not $20.
My first
I'm telling
order
you
is
this.
$20 at the bar.
Yeah.
My
Most-
first order.
most-
Most
Most tribute shows are going to be 30 to 35, depending on the
Yeah.
tribute band.
Yeah.
Cost of things have kind of went up, so
Yeah.
some of the bands are needing more. So 25 might be a price of a ticket. So
Yeah. Nice. Well, and let's be real. Okay? You guys aren't out here trying to make a killing. A good tribute band is going to cost you $2,500.
yeah,
Yeah.
So if you get 100 people in here at 25, you just broke even, man.
Yeah.
You're not making tons of cash here.
and that's all we really care about. I
Well,
mean,
that's because you guys are awesome.
that's what
That's
we've always said. As long as we can cover the band at the end of the night,
keep the lights on.
we're
Pay
just
the
having a hell of a
overhead.
party. That's all we're having.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's why the vibe's good.
So are you guys still doing like the open mic kind of thing here?
We haven't started back yet. I
Kind
think
of seasonal maybe on it.
Yeah. We did last year from January until June. We are thinking about maybe trying that again, but it may not start until maybe February.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, February is when I start booking bands back at Rusty Nail.
Yeah, everybody seems to take a break
February.
between January and a
Well,
little bit.
the whole industry really historically takes a break on winter break. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, it does.
Bands don't want to travel. They'll go into the studio over that time.
And that's the reason why, like in January, we typically only have one show.
Yeah, right.
How often do you guys have shows on when you're rolling normally by March
Normally,
and April?
it's
So
2 times a month. Depending on what happens, we may go 3 times a month if the right person is coming through and, we want them. And our shows are all typically Saturday nights.
nice.
Yeah,
You guys do a little food truck action sometime too, I heard.
Whenever we can get them out, yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
you never know about food trucks.
Yeah. Sometimes they're a little,
Yeah.
yes,
They
we'll
get
be
that way.
there, but then they don't show up type of thing.
That happens. I didn't realize how much
get
that
that way.
actually happens. So show up. Food
And a lot of
trucks.
times they want to guarantee.
Yes.
Like, how many people you got there?
Yeah.
Okay, so out of that many people, 60% buy food. There's some math that goes into it. But
Well, I get it. They got to, they got to come out
yeah.
and cook food. I get and know what to buy, but
it's all business, man. It's all,
It's all bottom line.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking to make a little bit.
So do you guys always I know it's New Year's, but do you guys like on a normal show? Do people like bring in food and stuff like this?
No, we usually do that about 3 times a year. And
potluck
it's-
vibe?
and it's crazy. People
Yeah.
just love it.
Yeah.
I mean, people love it.
I mean,
Well, it makes it feel more like a party.
Yes.
well, yeah, it's like a
Yes.
big cool Christmas party with a fucking band, and everybody brought some food. I mean, that's what it's like. I mean, it's badass.
Family you don't know.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, long lost friends that you've never seen
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
Yeah.
and a good bunch of nice people too. You guys got a nice staff, and everybody that works here has fucking been nothing but great.
That's great, man.
Been nothing but accommodating for us, so we appreciate that.
And most everybody that helps us out, they just do it out of the kindness of their heart.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not being paid. They just want to come and enjoy the fun.
Yeah. Because it is super fun, man. You built a cool place.
That's a great place. There's not many places like this.
That's what I
across
mean.
the country. There's really not.
That's
It's a
what I was
very
telling
unique
him.
spot.
Like there's a juke joint circuit down south.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
like Bradfordville. There's
Oh, yeah.
Teddy's. I don't know if you know Teddy's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, and Bradfordville closed.
Yeah, I heard that. It like burned down or something.
No, I think they just closed their doors
They just
after like
closed it.
40 years or so.
Yeah, that's sad.
Eventually, somebody they got to retire, and
So-
nobody can take it over.
So
Yeah.
George Clinton lives down the road from Bradfordville,
Okay.
and his house is like covered in cameras and security lights and like gates and this whole crazy thing. Like, yeah. I was talking to one of the guys there, like one of the locals, and we like went on a little road trip, and he took me by George Clinton's house, and it's like,
Yeah, that's a good
it's a super like fortified
selfie.
mansion, man. It's crazy.
Wow. Cool.
Sirens going off if you get too
Yeah.
close to the driveway.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that.
That would suck to be a little bit that famous. You have to deal with shit
Super
like
secure,
people
super
all
secure.
over your property just trying
But he goes to Bradfordville to get the catfish.
Okay.
There's a catfish.
Oh,
thing
yeah.
you can get there. Yeah. But, so Kurt, man, what have you been up to? You just moved to KC not too long ago, right?
Oh no, I've lived in KC. I'm KC born and raised.
Man.
yeah,
okay,
I'm KC born and raised. We stay. I don't spend a whole lot of time in KC because we're always on the road.
I feel that.
Yeah, we're staying busy, man. We're
That's awesome.
Give our listeners a little bit of a background on what kind of. I mean, if they're coming to your concert, what do they expect to hear?
you're gonna get some high energy British infused blues rock.
All right.
Go.
Yeah, I've always kind of gravitated towards the old British blues rock guys of the 60s and 70s, putting a little oomph behind the Delta blues is basically what they did.
Well, it'll be their interpretation of it.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, and they kind of had a style to it. So, yeah.
So nice. How long you been doing this?
Oh, 30 plus years.
So you KC Mo or you Kansas? Where you?
KC Mo.
You KC Mo
KC
side?
Mo, yeah.
All right.
KC Mo side.
And Kurt's only 35, so
Yeah,
he's been doing
yeah,
this since he was 5 years old.
Yeah,
Since he was
right
five.
out of diapers, man. I was, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, there is one of them kids running around here that is right out of diapers.
Emmett, man. Good old Emmett.
yeah.
Deadwater, yeah.
Yeah, that kid's amazing.
Emmett the water.
12 years old. Shout out to that kid. We've met him a couple times.
But so what you got cooking, man? You got albums in the works? You guys?
We've got, we're probably going to start working on a new album here within the next few months.
Yeah, you got the songs down.
Oh,
you got
yeah. Well,
you got it all written out.
We've got them all written.
Yeah.
Probably sitting on about 3 albums worth of material that been just kind of holding back for the last couple of years or so.
Yeah.
And then we got just picked up a new drummer back in October, and new bass player in April. So we're
So you changed the whole band out.
Yeah, changed up the band.
You guys are traditionally a power trio. I think.
Yeah.
I would call you a power trio.
Yeah, we're still a power trio.
What makes it power?
The vibe.
The power.
The power.
The power. So, yeah.
You have to stand a certain way?
You kind of do.
Yeah, I mean, feet about 4 feet apart.
All right, I got you.
Knees bent
There's a certain look to it. I get it.
Power position.
There's a scowl that you
like
gotta have.
Like you're ready. Like that
you're
ready
holding
position.
a nasty slug.
Yeah. Exactly.
What?
Yeah. You're holding a giant slug.
I got it, I guess.
But yeah, we should hopefully be working on a new album by February, March, something like that.
Well, get it out there if you got 3 albums worth of shit.
Oh, well, yeah.
We got bands all over Wichita that got, we got it all, but they never fucking put it out.
Man,
at least you're putting some of it out.
Oh yeah,
so
it's going to be coming soon. So.
Nice.
So up in KC, we just did a record up in KC with with
so you
Nick
guys were at
Schnebelen
Weights and
producing.
Measures.
Yeah, Weights and Measures.
Yeah.
Have you checked that place out?
It's been a long time since I've been there.
Bro, that I really like that studio.
That's a very great place.
I think it's a cool studio.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to think about
and
that next
Dwayne,
time.
the guy the engineer there, he couldn't be more accommodating. He couldn't be just more of a level cool guy.
Right on.
Like the asshole sound guy syndrome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
They come another way?
Dwayne is the different. He's just different. He's just wired different. Yeah, that sounds great. No, try that. That sounds good. I just dug the whole vibe up there.
All right, cool.
I thought it was great. I think Nick Schnebelen is a great producer. I
Nick's a
liked
good dude.
I liked his style with us. He just handled everything really cool, man.
Just fit well is what you're saying?
Yeah. It was just a good vibe all the time.
I think that matters.
And that's what I want to lay down on tape. Is the good vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, without the vibe, you ain't got nothing, man.
It was one big room, which we've never done as a band. The one big room.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that kind of a
Makes
new?
such
Is
a
that
big difference.
Is that a new thing that's better? Is it better that way?
It's not
Going
a
back
new
to what
thing,
we
but
talked
it's a big
about a while
deal.
ago with the vibe, that makes it much easier
the vibe, isn't
to
it?
get the
That's the
vibe
vibe.
when you're in a studio.
Well, hey, because what we do on stage is just like, I'm going to cue you. Nah, dude, take 4 more bars on that solo.
Right.
Take 8 more bars on that solo. I'm going to tell you.
Right.
Keep fucking going.
Right.
And I can't do that if I'm over here in a room secluded
And we
from
can't
you.
see each other.
If you're cooking, I'm going to let you fucking cook.
Right.
If you got another gear to hit, I'm going to make you fucking hit that gear.
Right.
Before we stop.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what I want. I like the interaction that I get playing live.
Oh yeah.
And in a room where everybody's in that room, I can kind of capture that, and that's what I want. You know?
You get much closer.
Much closer
to an actual live gig.
Yeah.
So definitely.
Is there pros and cons to it? Is the sound better if you're in an isolated little small
Well,
studio? Is that why they do that?
You're always going to have some bleed through when you've got 4 guys or 5 guys in
one room.
In one room, you're going to have a little bleed through that. The sound man's going to have to do some work on. But
He'll be all right.
that ain't. Yeah, that's not our job.
That's why they're always angry.
They'll figure it out. They'll always figure it out.
Because us musicians go, yeah, fuck you, dude, figure it out. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, they ain't playing the music.
He's probably one of the most laid-back guys that I've ever
Dwayne?
worked with. Yeah, Dwayne.
He's great.
I mean, he's working with.
Who's Dwayne? Is this your sound guy?
No, he's the engineer at Weights and Measures.
Oh, okay,
studio
okay,
that we were
yeah.
talking about.
And taking a 13-year-old kid that's never been in the studio, which that's what
did you
we're
take
doing.
him up there?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, excellent.
Emmett, we are recording his very first album.
Excellent.
And he had never
excellent.
been in the studio, but Dwayne's just taking him on, and it's great. And he's just so laid back. It's like, try it again, try it again. So yeah.
This time I want you to do it, but think about orange sherbet while you play that solo, and let's make it.
So, if you're coming to the Red Shed and you want to do you reserve a table? Cost you extra money, or you just got to call and reserve it?
Yeah, it costs a little extra. I mean, a 2-top is an extra $5. A 4-top is an extra $10. So if you got a big party of 6,
And you want to make sure you got seats for everybody. Yeah, it makes sense.
that's an extra $15. So you're not really spending all that much.
No,
Come
especially-
on, guys.
Yes,
Yeah, a
yes.
party of 6 can't split a $15 bill.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And you get to sit where you want, and you make sure you got a seat for you. So, yeah, it's fucking awesome.
it's good options, good people, man.
And plenty of spaces for your coolers.
It's a whole ass vibe, really.
Yeah, I love seeing people fucking pulling coolers. I bet it gets cooking out here, and then when it's summertime,
Yeah, it's always a blast to play
Yeah,
here
I
in
get you.
the
We have the
summertime as well.
patio, so we open up the doors. We got people that sit out there. We got the fans going. It's surprisingly as well insulated this place is. It doesn't really get that hot in here.
I bet. I mean, I didn't mean cooking as far as too hot. I'm talking about we have fun in here, some
Oh,
fun
yeah.
going
Oh,
on
yeah.
in
Oh,
the
yeah.
summertime.
Oh, yeah.
People love to dance.
Oh, you get them dancing around in here.
Oh yeah.
All right, good.
That's why we left the tables off the dance floor.
Yep.
You can get up there.
John will have somebody dancing.
Oh, he always has.
John's
people
going to be dancing.
Yeah.
Oh,
John.
Yeah, you ever watch him?
Oh, no, John works his ass off. You nailed it there. That, you did. That
That's
is
his
his.
move.
That is his go-to move right there.
That's the Orphan John move.
Was anybody else trying to come on? Was James trying to come on, or
Yeah, let's take a break. Hey, do you guys want to promote any shows that you have upcoming, or any shows that you have?
and where can
upcoming?
we
Yeah.
find the upcoming Red Shed shows? Where's the best place?
yeah,
Like a
how do we
Facebook
find your
page?
events?
Our
schedule.
Facebook page, the Red Shed Music Venue.
Red Shed Music Venue.
Yes.
Excellent.
We don't have a website that costs money. Just Facebook. So, and we're posting on there constantly.
How do we
Yep.
find you, Kurt?
We're
How do we check it out?
Facebook, Kurt Allen Band, or our website, KurtAllenMusic.com.
And this is Kurt with a
Kurt,
K-U-R-T.
K-U-R-T, Allen, A-L-L-E-N,
There you go.
.com.
We have to make
Or
sure.
music. I'm sorry, KurtAllenMusic.com.
There we go.
There's the man himself right there.
Oh shit! Let's cut it before John gets on here.
I'll get him on here. Come on, John.
I probably ought to get back to work myself.
Yeah, I love you, Jeff.
Hey,
All right, man,
It's
love you.
and I can't say enough about the place, man. It's a pleasure to be
Yeah.
here. You guys run it like a tight ship. It's fucking clean, great place, man. Thanks for letting us be a part of it.
Hey, guys,
I'm
thank
happy
you very
that
much.
you guys came on.
Hey, man,
Great to be
thanks
here.
for having us, brother.
Yeah,
Appreciate
yeah,
it.
we'd love to do it again sometime too. We'll figure out a time where it works, but
Sure.
we'll do this every once in a while. It'd be
Just
pretty
Let me
pick
hear
up the
my
phone
theme
and call
song.
me.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna talk to John.
Oh yeah. Get John on.
Yeah, come on, John. I mean, we're only 20 minutes in.
Get a John Baker over here if we can. A John Baker would be fun.
John.
Yeah, let's do double Johns. Let's
Yeah.
do double Johns.
Oh, and while we got a minute, Happy New Year's, everybody. I hope you're out there having a good time.
Hey, may your 25 be better than your 24.
I know we lost a lot of people this year, and it's a little rough year for a lot of people, but a lot of great things were also accomplished this year.
I agree.
So don't always focus on all the shitty things. There's been a lot of good stuff too.
Really, the world is created by what you focus on. It's your world.
Yeah, I mean, you do get to dictate that.
and you get to make it what you make it.
Yeah, you don't fuck your vibe up.
John.
The John squared.
I gotta
Hey,
go
buddy,
pee.
there's your headphones.
You have to pee?
Why don't you
I
look at
gotta
this?
pee.
We've been waiting for you to open that.
Yeah. I'm going to allow you to open that.
Yeah, we got a single barrel.
Yeah,
They
you
don't
get-
have
you get to
no
open that, my friend.
no English. Oh, got Baker's.
Where did you get that?
It came from a great sponsor of ours, Nowhere
We
Grill.
scoured the country.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
We scoured the.
Thanks,
internet.
Nowhere Grill in Belle Plaine.
Yeah, we looked high and low for that.
I don't
Oh,
need to,
well, it's,
you
uh,
just a lot of times you just
There's a combination lock.
All right.
Oh, no.
There you go.
just be bigger and stronger than plastic.
I forgot my sip cup.
We got cups.
Yeah, but that's for other people. I have my little one.
You're other people.
I have my bona fide little.
Oh,
tiny-
you're one that makes it look like you're not drinking too
That's
much.
right. I'm just pacing myself.
Oh, we got well, this one.
We have to fix this one
Just
because
poke it in.
the cork. I don't want to poke that in, dude.
Oh, we need a wine.
I'm going to fish that out.
We need a
Fork with
wine
a fork.
wine thing.
Yeah.
Wine.
What are those things called? How come we cannot figure that
Cheers,
out?
my friend.
What are those things? A wine cork? What are those things you called?
I don't have
Cork.
any.
It's awful. I don't know.
No, the cork is what it is. What is the thing that you use to get it out?
Corkscrew.
Corkscrew.
Yeah, but it's what
That's
is
a
the wine thing called?
Yeah, a corkscrew. I think it's called a corkscrew.
Is that what it is
But
called?
that's what you need. Yeah.
All right, calm down.
That'll be all right.
Which one do you want? Rumplemints?
What are you hitting at over here? Just say
You
it.
could just talk.
Baker's.
Whiskey in her cup.
Well, I asked which one do you want?
You were to Texas. She's from Texas.
Was that whiskey on the bayou? What's
And that in the background was Annie Mac, who's actually leading off the show tonight.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
that's
So,
right. That's right.
yes.
She's nervous as hell, so let's keep talking.
No, you're not.
She'll
You're a
be.
musician. You're never nervous.
Well, basically, what happened is after sound check, I went by there and I said, "Follow that."
In your face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sean's going topless.
How
so
come
try
you
that.
don't have something dangling off your microphone?
Because I'm not weird.
This is the dude from the Lebowski. This is the Big
Yeah.
Lebowski. This
Oh,
is the dude.
I thought it was something like you were trying to be that.
No, it's Jeff Bridges.
I know it's Jeff Bridges now, but I thought it might be you, Austin.
Well, I've been called the dude before, so I
The
like it.
carpet man, the carpet man, the tied the little room in.
So I want to introduce our guests here. We have double Johns right now. We have
John.
Orphan John, English, and we have John Baker.
That's
And-
right.
And John Baker, you've been playing drums and singing a long time around Wichita. I remember Sons Over Blasmo.
That's right.
Yes.
And
Did you pull out an old card there? Did you
I
pull
just
the,
learned
I
that
kinda
today.
did, I kinda
I
did.
just learned.
Today
I
you did?
just
Today?
learned about that today. I'm
just
holding-
now when he said it right then?
No, or a little earlier when I was driving with John's son Ryan. I said, "Hey, you know, we promoted the show with Kurt Allen of the Kurt Allen Band." I said, "Ryan, I know your dad has a band." He goes, "Oh, it's Blasmo."
Sons
And I'm
Over
like,
Blasmo, really?
What the?
Sons Over Blasmo. Stood for blues, jazz, and more.
Yes, I thought that was killer. Blues, jazz, and more.
I didn't make that up.
Blasmo.
That was some. You guys was on some shit.
That
came
that's
up
original than Orphan John and the band.
Well,
with, I don't know.
but yours all's
I
make,
love
makes
Blasmo.
sense.
Yours does
Blasmo.
make sense. Normally, I'm not a huge fan of like the lead singer and the band, but
Oh.
you actually your name makes sense with what you've been through, and the abandon's cooler than just like
The
you know,
Departed? It's
hearing
cooler
the
than
band.
Departed.
Or a lot of times it's just like me and the band.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because they didn't come up with the Kenny
Yes.
Wayne Shepherd band
Absolutely.
or whatever.
If it was
Dave Matthews
if it was
band.
the John English band, it wouldn't be any good.
No, it wouldn't.
I
It would
wouldn't
not.
play in that fucking band.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't come to the Red Shed for it.
I would not front that band. I would not front that band.
I wouldn't either. It sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's
But-
not an ego thing. It just kind
But
of
not-
sounded like it worked. Orphan John and the abandoned.
No, I think it was a great name.
I think when it hits, and like
Slaps you around
I
a
like
little
it.
bit.
I like it.
Leave you spinning.
And I
But
think,
I like Blasmo because it's like I can
Blasmo.
picture Blasmo
Blasmo.
and an
I
exclamation
can just
mark.
picture the conversation of
Oops,
this is
sorry.
what we're naming the band.
Got my hand.
That's
in-
what I
and it kept-
picture. Like
and it kept-
Blasmo. Yes.
And you know,
Well, it's
Yes.
a very good band. It was,
It
a very
was,
good
uh,
band.
But like exclamation marks, Blasmo. You know,
Well,
like
but you
kapow,
don't understand
kapoo.
it
you
was
know?
Sons Over Blasmo.
Oh,
because
sons. He didn't
because-
tell me
yeah,
that.
yeah,
because
because it was you and
Ryan,
Ryan, and then it was
Right.
Don Lentz,
Don Lentz.
and his son Dustin.
Oh
So
wow.
it's two sons and two dads.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's why we did it.
That's even cooler.
That's it.
actually.
Almost
Wow.
as cool as Orphan John and the Abandoned.
Well,
No,
that-
it's way cooler.
To have two legacies playing together, two generations playing together on two sides, that's pretty badass. actually.
I think we ought to change the band
well,
name.
and
So Blasmo?
Yes, Orphan John and the
You can't steal his
Blasmos.
fucking name. You can't
No,
steal his
Orphan John and the Blasmos.
People are coming in behind one.
Blasmo John and the Abandoned Orphans.
name. Yeah.
Let's just go. Let's do
That's it.
Let's go.
That's
That is-
perfect.
That is perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, I wish we were recording this.
Yeah, right.
What if?
Still gotta go pee.
You do?
No.
You'll be all right.
Well, maybe.
Promote the show that you just were promoting. What do you guys got some cool? I wanted to ask some questions. You guys were doing a promo. So there's a fucking concert where they let you take over a hotel. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
This festival
I'll let Aaron tell you.
is Central Iowa Blues Society.
Yep.
And they take over a whole hotel downtown. And there are conference rooms in hotels, as we all know.
20 acts. There's 20 acts.
20
2
acts
nights,
in
2
different
days.
rooms. And you can kind of just wander
I'm trying to
through this
pace
hotel.
myself, and John's over here.
Don't pace yourself. It's blues music.
And it's New
But
Year's.
yeah, but they take over the
true.
entire hotel.
Yeah.
And so it's this thing. It's like in February or something, right?
Right.
February.
It's second
So
weekend of
it's cold-
February.
It's cold as shit in Iowa.
Yep.
And so you don't really want to be outside.
But aren't there several bands playing?
Yes.
Oh, there's like tons.
There's three. I think
Yeah.
it's 3 rooms. Three. Whatever. We're in the
Floors? There's
second
3
second
floors?
floor. Yeah, it's 3 floors.
Yeah.
We're in the second floor, and we're in the middle act. It's got the first act, we're the middle, and then third act.
And my friend Josh Hoyer is.
He's
headlining
we're
our
opening.
room.
We're opening for
Yeah.
Josh Hoyer.
And opening for the headliner.
And I love Josh, man. Josh is great.
And
Known
opening
him
for
a
the
long time.
headliner.
Yeah, we're opening for the headliner of the room. Yeah, and we're
Nice.
cool with that.
So is it?
I'm an orphan. We're abandoned. No problem.
So is okay. So can people come to the show and rent a room and go to this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is how
Yes.
this works?
That's the
That's
beauty.
the idea.
How
That's-
awesome is
that
this?
is-
You
yeah.
get your own hotel room, and then you just wander around the hotel.
So in
There's
all the
no
so in
driving.
all the big convention rooms they've set it up to do concerts.
I think that basically, yeah.
It was a year or two ago that I played it, and Alistair Green was the headliner after us.
Yep.
Your
wow.
guy.
And
That's
And
right. You
Alistair.
sent me the
When you're
photo.
done-
Yeah.
When you're done
Yeah, here you go.
playing, you stay in the hotel.
Yes.
Yeah, you just are. You're
That's
there.
pretty cool.
Did you get rooms?
Yes.
Okay.
No, they gave me rooms. I didn't
right.
get rooms, but it's the
I remember going outside to smoke a cigarette, and Anson Funderburg
Really?
Wow.
was like right here by me.
And Anson's
Okay, I don't know who
lady
that is.
the one that books the water, the one in Minnesota. Oh my gosh, I'm having a brain fart. No, that's Knuckleheads. No, the one in Minnesota. The not Waterfront Blues. Is it Waterfront? No. Anyways,
It's your story. We
So
yeah,
anyway,
let Jesse drop this train.
Anson Funderburg had a band called Anson Funderburg and the Rockets.
There you go.
So my friend David Watson was his original drummer, and I toured around with David Watson for quite a while, and heard a lot of stories about Anson. Mike Judge, the creator of Beavis and Butthead and King of the
Wow,
Hill,
really?
was their bass player for a bit.
Woo!
Okay. All right, now,
Connections.
this is what I've heard, and I don't know the truth of this, but Anson Funderburg could have
this
been
person's name, I forgot.
that
That's a
could
cool
have
name,
been
ain't
the influence for Beavis on Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, really?
Okay. All right. And if you ever see a picture of Anson Funderburg, look at it through that lens.
Oh wow.
And
You'll
tell
see
me
it.
it's not.
Right. Right.
Okay.
That's a
Okay.
killer name. Is that not a
So
killer
now,
name?
now I want to tell you that David Watson, this drummer that I was touring around with for a while, I think he was Hank Hill.
Hank Hill?
I think he was Hank Hill.
Dad, burn it, Bobby.
Dude, I heard him get super mad.
Whack it
at-
off in my tool shed.
I heard him get super mad at a harmonica player that I toured with. I'm not going to say the name of the band because it might be bad, but
I sell propane.
Let's do it anyway. What's the name of the band?
I heard him
I
get
have
mad.
an idea.
And he goes, God damn it.
Damn it,
God
Bobby.
damn it. And I go, oh, that's fucking Hank Hill. That's right. You know, like right away. Right away. I was like, oh, fuck. Dude.
That's fucking hilarious.
I sell propane.
Propane
Dale.
accessories. But yeah,
burn it, Dale.
But knowing that Mike Judge played drums for those guys, I think
Oh wow,
I think
dude.
that,
I like that.
Some influence.
I think David Watson might have been Hank Hill.
Oh, my
I have
God.
no confirmation of that. It's just
that's something else.
yeah, it's a thing I think.
I'm just thrilled, though. Honestly, I'm thrilled that we have tonight sitting in with the band New Year's Eve party show at the Red Shed. Ginger Baker's nephew,
Yeah.
John
Ginger
Baker.
Baker's nephew.
John Baker.
Ginger and I were close.
You're not gonna break my fucking nose, are you? You're not gonna
Yeah,
like
yeah,
hurt
right.
me, right?
Yeah. That is amazing, man. I mean, that is wild.
Nobody likes their nose broken.
You saw that documentary though, right?
Oh, I
Yeah.
did. Right, it starts with the guy getting
Yeah,
popped in the
oh.
face with his cane. Yeah, I seen that one. Beware of Mr. Baker.
Beware, Mr. Baker.
Yeah, that's a good documentary. Kobe's a huge fan. Our drummer, Kobe. He loves Ginger Baker. He also likes Fleetwood Mac
and Guns
and
N'
the
Roses.
Eagles and the
Guns N'
Eagles.
Roses.
No, he
Big
doesn't
fan.
like Fleetwood Mac. He does not like
Hey,
Fleetwood Mac.
John, let Jesse rob this train.
I didn't
He
used to like.
secretly likes
I didn't used to like Fleetwood Mac that much either, but I've grew into it.
Man, so it's Stevie Nicks is my problem.
Exactly.
Stevie Nicks is my problem.
Exactly.
The band is great, and
She can
Fleetwood
sing,
Mac,
though.
Fleetwood Mac is named
Christine
after
McVie.
Mick Fleetwood and John McVie.
Right.
Yep,
The rhythm section,
that's it.
I love that.
And then
you
you
know,
had
and
Peter
that rhythm
Green.
section had Peter Green.
And then you had Peter
That was my
Green.
favorite.
Here's the
Fleetwood
deal.
Mac, straight up.
The
That
first
was my
Fleetwood
favorite.
Mac, the first two albums
Yes.
were great.
Yeah.
They bring Stevie Nicks in, and it all fell apart.
I
Well,
think she
Lindsay-
sings flat.
ugly.
I think she
Lindsey
sings flat.
Buckingham
She does.
did that because he was a package deal. He said
Who sang before her?
nobody. It was Peter
Peter Green
Green.
did.
Peter Green.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I didn't know that they
it's
had that change.
It's
in them.
kind of the same with ZZ Top. The first 2 or 3 albums were incredible, and then they went
Well, they were
pop.
blues records.
Right, they
Yes.
were blues, and then they went pop. and
Okay.
then they
Tres
got rid of-
Hombres.
I had a chance.
Hombres.
I
They
had a
chased the
chance.
money. They
That's
just chased the
That's
money.
outstanding.
the best album
That's
of all time, in my
outstanding.
opinion.
I had a chance to talk to
ever?
Billy Gibbons about this.
What?
I really did. Okay, I worked at Mars Music in Houston, and Billy Gibbons come into my shop.
No way.
I love when we pull
Straight
these
up.
gems out of
Straight
air.
up. So Elwood.
Excuse me.
Elwood.
I'm picking
was
up a
the
name.
guitar tech,
Got
right?
dropped.
Elwood was the guitar
Yeah,
tech,
yeah.
and Elwood comes back to my station.
Put that on
and,
the
and I'm
table.
repairing guitars in there.
And he tells Billy Gibbons is there.
Well,
I'm dropping
he
these
tells me,
names.
he's like, hey,
I got that from Alice.
I have ZZ Top in here. I really need to buy a couple tuners. That's the only reason we came in here. But these guys all came with me to make a big fucking deal out of this.
Right.
He's like, I need to get him out of here. Right? I was subcontract. I couldn't even sell it. I had to go get a code for the computer to sell them tuners.
Wow.
Okay, but I did it, and I sold them tuners, and then I went back to my fucking hole, repairing guitars. Okay, I went back to my hole. No, seriously.
30 days in the hole.
It was like the top door swung back so I could talk to people, and then the bottom door stayed there so they were out there. But Billy Gibbons comes back to my hole, and he goes, "Hey, man,
You might want to phrase that different.
yeah."
Comes back to my. That was quick.
That's why he's here, guys. That's why he's here.
Oh, my God.
Comedic relief. But yeah, Billy Gibbons comes back and he goes, "Man, I understand that you sold us a couple tuners. You didn't really have to do that. Can I buy you a Coke?" And
It's getting real sketchy now.
I go, "Yes, Billy Gibbons, you can buy me a Coke." And he bought me a Coke. It was a fucking winner. Back in the day when the Caps had winners.
Right.
It was a winner. He bought me a Coke and it was a winner.
Did you give him the winner?
He goes regular or unleaded.
Winner.
That's what he said. I have a regular. I don't drink diet. Let's go. And he sat back there talking to me for like 30 minutes. And he said, "Shut the door so nobody bothers us." And
That's amazing.
yeah, and he sat there and talked to me for like 30 minutes. And I said, "So the keyboard department here in Mars says that you bring back all these noisemakers and gadgets that you buy, and the owner's manual always has like seeds and stems and resin like all over." And he's like, yeah, but they always take it.
Yeah.
They always take it back.
Some seeds
Yeah.
and dust.
Yeah.
Remember those?
Those
That's
great, man.
Gosh, Billy Gibbons. Wow.
That's awesome.
Dude, I run into him again at a Wendy's like a couple like weeks later. Like,
Wow.
He's all around.
Were you like, hey, remember me?
No, he remembered me.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
you're
well,
normal.
You're very
memorable.
memorable.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, definitely.
It's like people do that to me. Oh man, I can never forget your face. I said, no, it's the baldness.
Yeah.
No, and your personality too. It's not just that. There's a lot of fucking bald dudes I can forget all the time.
Oh really? Fucking bald dudes.
Yeah.
Those bald dudes are fucking again.
Oh, do we want to talk to James before we end this? Does he want to come on, or
Yeah, I can get out.
or does he want to do it later?
Let's do it later.
Okay. Well, we can end this one for now. We're gonna. If you're watching this right now, we're gonna be
Hey.
live a couple more times.
But show up. John Baker's playing some drums. He's going to sing
Yes.
some music.
I'm
for
gonna
us.
sing
He's
some
gonna
music.
a couple songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we invited him because I love this guy. We love this guy.
it's a good old
John-
Well, it's literally family.
John,
Yeah,
Well,
family.
if it wasn't for John and Tammy, we
You wouldn't have Ryan. That's right. You wouldn't have
And
a lead
Ryan
guitarist.
is absolutely phenomenal. We just went in the studio
Yeah.
in Kansas City at Weights and Measures, where we recorded our new album, and it's still in the process, the post-production side of it, because it's got the post-production.
Yeah.
But
We have to have AI replay everything.
we would not have that immense talent to lay down
You know,
and track if it
yeah.
wasn't for John having a good night.
Yeah. You know,
one night in
One good night.
Yeah.
You
One
know,
night in Bangkok,
Ryan-
we can do that.
Ryan told me that he wasn't impressed with anything that he did. So
Hey,
But that's a perfectionist.
That's actually the sign
that's-
of a.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Hey.
musicians do that never get songs.
do you think it sounded all right?
I like to say this,
Yeah.
man. It's never finished.
No.
It's surrendered.
You're right. That's that. Yeah.
That's the vibe.
And
okay?
I will say to all you
It's never
musicians out there
finished,
with a
it's
bunch of original
surrendered.
content,
Well, it's
please
like-
surrender it.
It's like me. I'm going to go back when we mix. I've already told Nick Schneblin, who's producing the album, I'm going to retrack some of the vocals
Yeah.
because I wasn't happy either. But
John's a perfectionist.
So
too.
real quick, what I was going to
Go on.
say is that I always tell my kids when they get attitudes, I just tell them, hey, listen, man, you would not be here if your dad did not have a good orgasm. So
Yeah.
always remember that when you're getting
Yeah.
attitude with me,
We're all here
you wouldn't
because-
exist.
We're all here
If I
because
did-
some guy sweet talked a lady.
That's right. If I didn't get, my
that dinner at Arby's paid off.
so we can end on that note. That's
Yeah.
it.
The better the orgasm, the smarter the kid. Let's
That
end
is.
right there. Let's,
Happy New Year.